Thank you very much. I am honored to be a part of this network. Thank you, organizers and all my team, to be here, and thank you that I can make this research. After hearing this presentation of Croatian symbols, I think that Polish regulation is boring. Maybe it is because of that in Poland there is no such diversity of nationality. But I would like to focus on some elements of it. Of course, because of the time, this historical aspects that I wrote in a chapter isn't not so important, and now I would like to focus on legal basis on protection of national symbols and state symbols, and on the case law. I would like to give some examples on the using in practice the provision of Polish legal acts. First, I would like to say that there is a problem with definitions, because we are talking in Poland about national symbols and state symbols, and sometimes also our legislator mixed these terms. Of course, when we are searching in literature, there is division between national symbols, and it is understood as symbols that within a nation and in its relation with the outside world catalyze the formation of national identity and serve to sustain it. And state symbols are understood as symbols related to the state and connected with its history, culture, tradition, and so on. Usually it is described and protected by law, and all in these legal acts it is mixed, and the judgments also mix these two aspects. What about the main legal basis? First one is Constitution. Paradoxically, Constitution is the newest one which regulated national and state symbols, because Constitution is from 1997, and we have also the act on the emblem, colors, and anthem of the Republic of Poland and on the state seals, which is from 1980. So it was amended after transformation of 1989, but it is still enforced. This year there are some proposal of new regulation of the emblem, colors, and anthem, but they are still on this governmental state, and we don't know if they will be approved. So let's come back to this basic legal basis of Constitution. We have regulated national and state symbols in Article 28. This article is in Chapter 1, which is about the principles of the state. And the constitutional legislator said that this national and state symbols are important, so there are values and they should be regulated and protected by Constitution. In Article 28, it is said that image of crowned white eagle upon a red field shall be the coat of arms of the Republic of Poland. Another thing are white and red colors as colors of Republic of Poland. It was said in Professor Todd's presentation. We have also the regulation on national anthem, and we have a name of it. It's Dąbrowski's Mazurkas. So if we want to change our national anthem, we have to change constitution, and we have a problem with the words of our national anthem. So maybe it should be to reflect, to change something. It is considered now, and the constitution says that the coat of arms, colors, and national anthem of the Republic of Poland shall be subject to the legal protection. Which kind of subject, it is not set. Details concerning of the coat of arms, colors, and national anthem shall be specified by statute, and it is specified in the statute, as I said, from 1980, amended after also enactment of Polish constitution, but almost from 1919, this kinds of colors and coat of arms did not change. Other thing is with the anthem, because the anthem wasn't regulated in legal acts. After First War, it was very interesting case, because after enacting Constitution of 1921, before Second War, the Parliament sang other song, which pretended to be an anthem, where there were, for example, events, governmental events. There were another song, and Dąbrowski Mazurkas was sung only where there were delegations of foreign countries. So it was quite interesting, and it wasn't regulated not in constitution nor in statutes. And what about this legal act on emblem, anthem, and colors of Poland? So it is very general. We can say it is a kind of administrative law act. There are also repeated that white eagle colors and Dąbrowski Mazurkas are symbols of Republic of Poland. There are appendix with the colors and visualization of these emblems, and there are also music notes of our anthem. What's interesting, very often we play this Mazurkas anthem in a not correct tonation. So it is a question if it's correct and if it is in accordance with the legal act. And what else is in this act on emblem, colors, and anthem? They are description of these symbols and rules of using it in public places during ceremonies, and also in private use. We should remember that also in this act, it is written that the symbols of Republic of Poland may not be affixed to items indeed for commercial circulations, but it is not so obvious because it shall be permitted to place the emblem of colors of the Republic of Poland in a stylized and artistically processed form and objects indeed for commercial trade. And many cases before courts are on this trade aspects. If there was violation of using these colors and symbols or not, and the way of judging and reasoning of the courts are not also always clear. Of course, in this act of on emblems, color, and anthem, there's also delegation that, for example, using the emblems and these colors during sports events and other events on wear of the athletes should be written and should be described in other statutes. Now it is the statute on sport from 2010. And when we are reading this act on the emblem, colors, and anthem, we can't find there any sanctions on violation of these symbols. And because of that, we should go to other regulation, criminal regulation. This is a criminal code and code of offenses. This code of offenses is from 1970. So, and again, older than Constitution, and criminal code is from 1997, but it is also first before Constitution. And what is written in criminal code in Article 137, it is written that whatever publicity defames, destroys, damages, and removes an emblem, banner, flag, or flag of other state symbol shall be subject to a fine, the penalty of limitation of liberty, of deprivation of liberty, up to 1 year. So the sanction is fine or deprivation of liberty up to 1 year. And as it was said, in Poland we also protect the symbols, national symbols of other countries, but only if other countries protect our symbols. So here is universal international rule applied. What's important in criminal code, we don't have exact protection of the anthem, only the signs are protected. And now, again, during proceeding before courts, sometimes courts are more flexible and try to describe it, this violation of state symbols as violation also the anthem of Poland. And in Code of Offenses is written that whoever in a public place demonstratively shows disrespect for the Polish nation, Republic of Poland, or its constitutional authorities shall be subject of the penalty of arrest or a fine, and the same punishment shall be imposed on anyone who contravenes the provisions on the emblem, colors, and anthem of the Republic of Poland. So in the Code of the Offenses is the sanction for the violation, the provision of this act from 1980. And as I said, despite of the existing provision protecting the national flag and colors, the problem of insulting the national flag was repeatedly the subject of decision of Polish courts. There are no cases in which the preparators' action were over-mindedly symbolic, as well as those in which the behavior on the convinced person bore only the hallmarks of hooligan acts. Very often this violation of national symbols in practice are known because of the press and information in TV or social media. They are very often during demonstration or public events. And for example, one woman was accused of acting a hooligan act publicly and not for reason, because she was showing gross disregard for public order, insulting the national flag of Republic of Poland. She hit it on the railings, causing the breakage of the trunk, and then swung and threw the flock in the windshield and moving passenger car, causing the breakage of the windshield. And the accused attorney raised the fact that the subjunctive side of the insult was not taken care of it all by court, and a priori assumed that anyone who hits the flag on the railings and throws it at the windshield of the car commits an act prohibited of criminal code. And the court said that the insult contains a number of activities that can be undertaken to fulfill analyzed promise. And such behavior, as this woman did, spitting on the flag and trampling it, but it is also activated with a lower intensity of negative emotion and less expression. And throwing a flag and moving car and jerking a flag against a railing is an intentional act, so it should be punished. Another example was when two men having previously consumed alcohol were, after unsuccessful attempts at arson, threw the flag into the mud and placed it in the trash can. And they were punished for also violation of the national symbols. But the court said that not always, if something like that happened, it should be punished. And maybe a last one example is about an anthem. One of the Polish artists transformed the text of a national anthem. It was modified with changing words, and it was referring to the government as anti-refugees policy. The Supreme Court said that was an act of artism, so it was not socially harmful, so there was not a crime here. And to conclude my research, it should be said that state and national symbols in Poland are flag, emblem, and anthem, and the national colors. Additionally, it is a language which is an important element in building culture and national identity. After Poland gained independence in 1980, shaping a legal solution concerning protection of national symbols was important in public discourse, and this shaping, the shape of this discussion we see today in protection of national symbols. Currently, the protection of national symbols is shaped at constitutionally, statutory, and substatutory level, and it is the proof that our legislator respect these values and its meaning in shaping the identity. What should be done? Doubts related to the fact that the provision of the protection of state symbols date back to different periods of time, make it reasonable to enact a new act in this respect and to verify the existing provision contained a criminal status, especially from the perspective of the adequacy of regulation. In particular, it is necessary, in my opinion, to organize the conceptual grid and to clarify what the state and national symbol signs are. It is important to formulate provision with strengthen the building of national and cultural identity in Polish nation with respect for the values on which the Constitution of Polish Republic is based and built. So thank you very much.